I meant to talk about this on my podcast, but it fucking kept slipping my mind. But I'm gonna just say it here. I may bring it up next week in the podcast if anyone cares. It's been like a snow news week, which is probably kind of good, but except for that Derrick Jackson shit. But I wanted to talk about King Bach and the shit he's getting right now. Now I know it kind of has to do with fucking Keemstar and like him and Green. Now, look, as far as Keemstar, I've never watched Keemstar. I know he's big on YouTube. I know, like, he is really, really, really big on YouTube. Never watched Keemstar in my a day in my life. Um, Now, but the like I said, this is gonna be about King Bach. Now, I found out, like everybody, I don't know if it's a rumor, I don't know if it's true, that he is going to be the voice of Granddad in the Boondocks. Now, the first thing that went through my mind is, why didn't you get John Witherspoon's son? Rest in peace, John Witherspoon. If you wanted to do it right, I feel like you should have got his son, because if anybody's seen that interview with Joe Rogan podcast when John Witherspoon and his son was on there, his son sounds just like him, and it's hilarious. So I feel like if they was going to do it right, they should have got his son. I don't under now. I did remember. I'm gonna put Joe Rogan's interview, and then I'm gonna also put John Witherspoon's son in there at the same time, because he did explain what was going on. And like, I knew he wasn't going to play, but I still think he should have been doing it. I think you should have out of respect for his father. I feel like you should have done it. So that's the first thing that got him. The other thing is, I know a lot of people are kind of like bashing him and calling him a coon. Now, I I was wondering, why was they calling him a coon, and they brought up some of the most stereotypical Vine shit that they brought up. 20 when now anybody remember King Bach? He remember him from Vine, and that's where, like, you had 6 seconds to do whatever the fuck you wanted to do, and a lot of people blew up on that, especially King Bach. I know a lot of other people blew up on there too, but King Bach was the main one I remember blowing up on there. So he did a lot of videos, and majority of them was very, very, very stereotypical. And I guess that was the comedy he was going for. So a lot of people look at him as a coon. Now, do I agree with it or not? The thing is, y'all supported him. Now, do I? What do I think personally in King? But honestly, I think he's a funny brother. I do think he's funny, talented. Outside of the whole stereotypical shit, like, he's had some stuff that I laughed at, like the parody of him and Denzel on the bus. Like, I think the movie was called Flight, but it was a parody of him on the bus. Like, that one is really fucking funny and is really talented. Dude is a talented brother, so I'm not knocking him, but I just, even though, like I said, I don't have a problem with the brother, I still don't think he'd been a perfect fit for Granddad on Boondocks. But as far as them, everybody, one thing I would say this, like, and I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, man, I never watched this shit. Some of y'all are lying through y'all teeth, cause y'all like, he wouldn't be doing no stuff if y'all didn't support it. Like, he doesn't have like one; he has a slew of like them stereotypical ones. Especially like, it's him, a Latin brother, and an Arab dude, and they all doing their damn stereotypes. And it seems, and it wasn't just him, King. I forgot, but there was also the dude with the watermelon, or he was like watermelon. Like, that nigga, I don't know if he really did like watermelon, but he kind of blew up on there too. So both of those really did. So, like, if you just saw some of King Box, some of them more stereotypical, I'm gonna find all of these and put them in the description or in the comments. So just so y'all can just look at them and see for yourself. They're very spicy, especially for this time. Like, it was a different time. Let's just say, I don't know when Vine was popping. I'm gonna say 2012. I know I was still in the Navy then, but it was like when Vine was really popping, King Bach was really popping. And like I said, I only saw this shit through YouTube, not really through Vine. But a lot of y'all Y'all made this man's career. Like even now, where he's like getting into movies, he's actually like made a career. Him, D Stone Power, and like other people that was on Vine are now like you're seeing him in movies now. Y'all gave him that. Y'all gave him all of that. So it's who is it to blame? Do you blame the person or do you blame the consumers? I blame the consumers because if y'all just shut this shit down like back then, you wouldn't be doing this. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even care because Vine is done. He probably don't even do stuff like that no more. If he does, that's on him. Like I said, he has a fan base now. I just like think it's really hypocritical. People used to think his shit is funny, and then now it's just not funny no more. There's a lot of y'all that do that, and me, like I said, I like the stereotypical ones. Yeah, they're hit and miss. Like, and this is coming from a person like, look, I know there's stereotypes that exist and all that stuff, and I know how harmful and hurtful stereotypes can be. But there are some that are funny. Like I do feel like if like I even told like I even said I don't mind racist comedy as long as it's funny. When it gets to a point when it's not funny, that's when you really gotta like put your foot down and you're like, you got to tell them, bro, that's not funny. I don't know if you was trying to go for comedy, but you missed the point. You missed the mark. And from what I'm seeing, like a lot, especially with Lotto with Crowder and that whole thing with the Asian thing, like some of y'all miss the mark big time. So, in conclusion, because I don't want to be on this so long, I still think John Witherspoon's son should be uh the one being the voice of granddad. Sounds just like his pops. And like I think out of respect they should have been doing that. But you know, we'll see what King Bach does. All I remember is the last season of the Boondocks was not funny. But Aaron Magruder is on this one, so let's hope that it is funny and we get what we want. And that's what I really care about. I don't really care about him and people think he's stereotyped. Just the Boondock shit. That's the one I really care about. But I did want to speak on this shit on the other ones. Y'all made this. Like I said, y'all made that monster. I see some of y'all trying to destroy him now, but I think it's too late. He's already have a career. He's already making his money. He's already in like movies and shit. So the most we can do is just say he's grown from that comedy and evolved. Let's hope he evolves from this instead of just doing the same old shit. Um, Let me know what y'all think. Till then, my name is Skin Fly, and I'm out. Peace.